What's going on, guys? It's Brandon, or Tesla Flex, and right behind me I have the brand new 2026 Tesla Model Y, and in this video I'll be driving it for the first time, so let's get into it. Okay, so we have 30 minutes to do this demo drive. You can do these demo drives at Park Meadows Mall in Lone Tree, Colorado. So this right here is the 2026 Tesla Model Y Launch Series in ultra red with white interior, and this is the fully refreshed version. People say it looks too similar. From my experience driving the Model 3, it's way more than just the looks. It's how the car is built completely. So right here we have a brand new front bumper with a light bar going across, and then we have a front splitter similar to the Model 3 Performance. And if you look right here, for the first time in a Model Y, we have a front bumper camera. Now coming to the side, we have the headlights right here. These are not fog lights, they're headlights. And the turn signals are this little slit right here on the light bar. Coming to the side, we have the 20-inch Helix 2.0 wheels in silver. I'm honestly not a huge fan of the color, but it looks all right. And the side is pretty much unchanged, really not much to say here. I should note, these side mirrors are a little bit different, and kind of feeling this makes you realize this is going to be a real tough job for anyone that does PPF or vinyl on their wraps. And coming to the back, we have a brand new trunk design. So this is actually I guess technically a 4-piece design. So Tesla had a lot of issues. People would hit their trunk right here in the garage, or they get rear-ended and hit this area. But now these are separate. This is separate. It's actually like a polycarbonate plastic, they're saying. And then this is a separate piece as well. So if you ever damage the car, this is easily replaceable. So is this. And then right here we have the indirect light bar, which is a little bit hard to see during the day, but basically there is a bright LED light up here, and it kind of reflects on this area right here, which is like just like the Model 3 center console material. It's kind of interesting. Right here we have the Launch Series badge. This is only on the Launch Series Model Y. It's basically the fully spec'd Model Y that you can buy. And like I mentioned, this is a little bit better for crashes. They have this extended out way more here. So if you come and look from above, you can see if a car rear ends you, it's gonna hit this first and then this. But in the old Model Y, it would hit a bumper piece and this, it would ruin it. It was really expensive to repair. So glad they fixed that. I'll also go ahead and open this real quick. Buttons right here, open just like normal. And then we have the parcel shelf right here, which fell out for some reason. So let me just get that out. And then a cool thing about this Model Y is if I press right here and here, these seats are now fully powered. So they'll go down, and it's actually the fastest folding seat in the industry according to Tesla. Cool part about this is I can press this button one more time and it actually folds the seats back up. It's such a minor thing, but it's pretty cool to have. And then another annoyance I had with my Model Y that I just sold is that when I would put this somewhere, I just kind of had to throw it here, but now they've actually kind of designed this to be part of the car where you can set this right here and close this just fine. So here in the back seats, we have perforated seats in the back now. And if you look right here, a rear display. We have these similar to the refreshed Model 3 on the long range. And pretty much exact same center console rear display. Everything the same. Nice glass roof. It now has a double silver coating, I believe. So it rejects heat a lot better, and it honestly isn't as bright as my Model Y. So it's pretty nice. And then right here, we have the same exact armrest that would pop right here. It's all right, but pretty roomy. And apparently these seats are slightly longer, but it feels pretty good. I could sit here for 12 hours if I needed to. And then hopping in this side in the driver's seat, we have a brand new white interior. This is actually interesting for me. So they were saying that this was gonna be like a textile material, but on the black interior, this would be a suede. But I guess white interior has it, so that's pretty cool. Right here, we have the center console, brand new redesigned center console right here. Feels a lot better than my Model 3, but pretty much the exact same. The first thing you'll notice in the refreshed Model Y over the Model S, X, Cybertruck, and even the Model 3 is that the Model Y kept its turn stock right here. So if you can kind of bring the camera over, this is the turn stock. And one thing I've noticed right here is that I am already doing this. I was trying to drive this into the parking lot from the parking spot, and I was trying to use the turn signals. I was trying to turn left, and I kept pressing this, and I knew this was gonna be a problem for me. So hopefully I can get used to that in my Model Y. But if you're buying a Model Y and you have a Model 3 S or X without the stock, get ready for some accidental wiper presses. So I wanna clean the front bumper camera real quick. So the Model Y is the first like non-Cybertruck to get a front bumper camera. You can see right here, there's the Model 3 passing by. Switch between the rear and the front just like that, like in the Cybertruck. And if it gets dirty, you just press right here and it cleans it up for you. So it's a pretty nice feature. I wish the rear camera had that, but I guess that wasn't important enough. So let me just quickly kind of show, we have on the steering wheel right here, we have Instead of the turn signal buttons, which is just an actual turn signal again, we have the wiper button, and then we have the brights or the headlight control. And then this is the multifunctional button, hasn't really changed at all. And then right here is the button to enable autopilot or full self-driving. And then actually right here, I do like they moved it over. It's the camera button, so it's pretty nice that it's way more accessible now. And of course, the voice command button. So the UI is pretty much unchanged from every Tesla. It just has, of course, the new looking Model Y on here with the light bar. The Cybertruck also has a similar effect where it like kind of beams it forward, but that's not the main headlight. These are the headlights. But you know, pretty smooth, pretty good options here. We have Chill and Sport because this is the launch series. It has every single option basically. So if I go to the software screen, just like Model 3 Performance and Cybertruck and all that stuff, it has a little special badge right here. We have 21 miles on this right now. And as I said, included full self-driving, acceleration boost, full self-driving, acceleration boost, and then premium connectivity only because this is a demo Tesla, but I'm pretty sure for the for regular launch series orders, it's just gonna be like monthly. So I'd be surprised if they gave it to you for free, but if they do, that's pretty cool. All right, let's give this thing a spin. It feels a lot smoother than my Model Y Performance. And I know my Model Y Performance was on 21-inch wheels, so it didn't have very much going for it, but this feels like quieter. The turn signal is gonna take some getting used to because I've been used to not using one, but it feels very solid. It is one click each way, which isn't amazing. So turn signal, very solid. I can also press once to use FSD, but I'm used to FSD, so I want you to show that in this video. Let's give it a bit of juice. Yeah, it definitely has some power. So this is a 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds, and that's because the launch series comes standard with the acceleration boost, like I mentioned. But it feels really refined over the Model Y that I owned. And I was a 2023. Like my 2020 Model Y, it would be so trashy compared to this. So they've really done a good job really improving it. The product itself hasn't really changed that much. Like it still looks like a Tesla, it feels like a Tesla, but it just feels better and it feels more refined and more solid. And I also really like that anytime I can just pop up the front bumper camera, and just like in the Cybertruck, I can turn the wheels and it will show me like where I would be going if I kept the wheel turned that direction. So it's pretty nice. I hope to add this to every other Tesla, especially like the Model X, because it's definitely needed. All right, guys, so I'm just about out of time with the Model Y. I only got 30 minutes, basically like 25, because it took us a few minutes to get to the car in the first place. But my first impressions on driving this Model Y, it really feels different. It feels so much better than my 2023, which is kind of impressive for how quickly they were able to actually implement these improvements. But I knew how good the Model 3 was, and I've been saying like the Model 3 was amazing. The new Model Y is absolutely incredible. Like I'm really excited to take delivery of mine. Of course, my delivery date was pushed to March, which just like everyone else. So we'll see when I get it. But when I do get it, I at least know that I'm getting a really good Tesla, and I'm honestly really looking forward to getting this Tesla. All right, guys, so we just finished up the demo drive. We have a couple minutes left to return the car, but I just want to say this was a really good experience with the new Model Y. I'm really glad I got a chance to test drive it, be one of the first people to test drive it. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and also let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the new Model Y or you're curious about it. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next one.